Hey, what's up, guys? Wanted the Tiger here, and I'm bringing you another Road to the Show with my character, Scott McLean. And what I want to do today is talk about a couple things. One is a triple play that I was a part of when I was in high school. Probably the best thing athletically, the coolest thing I've ever done, I should say. And the other topic I want to talk about is athletic ability itself. And so I figure I probably can't do like an 8-minute video on talking about a situation that happened for like 30 seconds, but I can then sort of talk about that for a couple minutes at the end of this video. But I want to talk about athleticism. Now, me, I've got 3 brothers. I've got an older brother and a younger brother. And if you were to follow this sort of pattern, my oldest brother is by far the smartest one of all 3 of us. Like book smarts, he just remembers just almost everything. Just very intelligent, book smart guy. However, he's of the 3 of us, he's the least coordinated. That's not to say he can't play sports. He can, but it doesn't come to him as easy as it does my younger brother and I. Now, my younger brother, he struggled through school. It's not that he's not smart. He's more like street smarts. Academia is not his area. He's just... I mean, I don't mean to make him sound stupid, because he's not stupid by any stretch of the imagination. But he has a different kind of smarts. It's not the book smarts, you know? But he could play any friggin' sport that he wants to. He could do whatever he wants to athletically. Now, I'm in the middle. I've decent success in school. Like, you know, I get A's and B's, but nowhere near like the grade point average that my older brother can carry. And I can play sports, but I'm not as coordinated as naturally coordinated and as natural of an athlete as my younger brother. So I'm right in the middle. I've sort of got a good balance of both. Now, those of you guys who are naturally athletic or just gifted, God, enjoy that, because some of us really, I'm not saying I'm jealous of my younger brother. What I'm saying, though, is here's the case in point. My younger brother just got out of the Navy. He was in the Navy for 5 years, and he hasn't played a baseball game for over 5 years. And last week, because this week we got rain, actually it was 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago, I think he went like 2 for 3 in our ball game, and I went 0 for 4. And he's a guy who, after 5 years of not playing baseball, he was able to get in there after a couple at bats the week before, go in there and get 2 hits. You know, I, on the other hand, I can't do that. I mean, here I go from last game I played in our winter season, would have been our fall season, would have been probably October. And so here we started playing at the end of May, or end of February, beginning of March. And so I have all those months off. And so if I have those months off, I'm so rusty. My timing's off. I mean, things come back naturally. Like, your swing is natural. You know, you just have those things. But you have bad habits. You might have developed, like, when I play softball, so I've been playing a lot of softball, so I might have developed a bad softball swing. Anyways, there's these little things that you pick up, and then they throw stuff off, and it's just, I don't have that natural, just pick it up, go play. You know, I can go play, but I'm the kind of player, unlike my brother could fall out of bed and go hit the baseball. I have to practice every day. I have to train. I have to see live pitching, you know, and if I don't do that at least once a week, because I was doing batting practice on Saturdays with some friends. You know, we'd pitch to each other, and we would, speaking of batting, I just hit a freaking bomb. I love that little hanging curveball. But I have to practice at it, practice. It just doesn't come as naturally as it does to some people. So unfortunately, you know, for me, I have to work really hard at being good at something. And that goes with anything. Video games, baseball, school I need to work at. You know, it doesn't just come. Like, there's some people, I've had some guys in my class who just are like, I never study and I get A's. It's like, well, screw you. You know, I don't want to hear that, because I have to work my ass off to get the grades that I get. And so it's not jealousy. It's just like, you know, what it is when you put so much work into something to get your status or your grades or whatever level of expertise you are in a field or anything. I mean, that's sports or school or whatever. You know, if you're good at it and you work at it, You don't want someone to come in and tell you that they're doing it and they don't have to put forth any effort. That just rubs everybody the wrong way, I think. Oh, by the way, I got promoted to AAA, after mid-season or something like that. So now I'm on the AAA Tucson Padres. Now, here's the triple play story. This is my sophomore year in high school, and I was playing for El Camino with the Wildcats. And I was a starting third baseman. And in the beginning of the season, I got moved from second base to third base, and this is probably sometime towards mid-season. And I guess going on, based upon what I was telling you about being a natural athlete, I had a hard time making that transition from second to third because it's such a longer throw. And I thought, like, oh my God, I got to get the ball out of my glove and throw the ball to first base very quickly. And I made a lot of throwing errors that season because of that. It was an adjustment period for me because it was just not what I'm used to. So anyways, I played Little League in Oceanside, which is the town that El Camino is located in. But I played would be Pony and Colt, which is like 12 or 13 to 17. So Pony and Colt, I played in Carlsbad, which is the team that we played against, Carlsbad Lancers. So anyways, I had a bunch of guys that I had played rec ball with on the other team. And this is where having like a combination of athletic ability and smarts, like book smarts, kind of comes in, pays dividends, because there's runners on first and third, no outs. And a friend of mine, Chris Turnbull, was up at the plate, and he was at his at bat. And he's a pull hitter, and I know that he's a pull hitter, and he's a very strong hitter. So what I did is I positioned myself almost on the line. I was right next to the third base bag, anticipating that if he hit the ball anywhere, he was going to hit the ball on the ground. He's going to hit the ball hard at me, and it would be down the line. So a couple pitches go by, and so sure enough, our guy, he's a right-hand hitter. Chris is a right-hand hitter, and our pitcher, I think, was probably Jay Miller, one of the guys who was in my grade level. Anyways, he threw him like an inside fastball or something, and he turned on it, and he smoked the ball right at me. And it was coming at me about knee, shin height, and I was in the ready position. So I caught the ball, and I tagged third because the guy was off third, obviously. Tagged third, and I fired that ball all the way across the diamond to first base. Now, I think it was a give me call because there was a couple plays before where I had made a throw and it was close. I thought I beat him. We all thought I beat him, but he called the guy safe. So anyways, I got caught the line drive, tagged the bag, threw from the bag, fired across the infield, and I snagged this guy who was, I don't know if he was on the move, but he was definitely much further. I think he was on the move. I think it was like a hit and run because he was gone. And so anyways, I get this guy over at first base, and it was a great feeling because it's just like vindication, It's just like, wow, you've I just hit a second bomb for the night. I forgot about that. It's just like, you do all this stuff, and you finally, it's like, finally I get something cool, and I can talk about that. So anyways, I had a triple play when I was in high school. It was our second triple play of the year, actually. I could tell you about the other one. I wasn't involved in it, but it was such a cool event. So anyways, guys, I went 3 for 4, 2 home runs, and 3 RBIs. Not a bad game, if I say so myself. So anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later.